Alice, it's probably the most important thing we need to take care of right out of the gate. And we're gonna go from one today's special to basically another. This day only on the Halo. This is the one, it's been another forever moment since it's been on the air. So we're not doing it at the $99 that we typically do for the Halo that cleans the air, the odors, and everything else that's sifting through what we're breathing in. We're doing it at half price. And there's free shipping. This is an amazing moment. In fact, this price is only good for today while supplies last. I don't think it will make the entire day. What we have though for you is the graphite, the white, which you've seen before, but for the first time ever, we're doing it in this fabulous red. We love red for our home decor. And this is the Halo that has that beautiful little nightlight, a lovely little glow. In the meantime, it's scrubbing the air through a multi-stage filtration process. And these, by the way, you can clean them maybe once a month, but you know what? It's got the two-stage with the pre-carbon and the True HEPA. True HEPA at $99 is a big deal, but True HEPA at half price is like, oh, definitely stock up on these right now. Get one for every room. This is gonna clean about 100 square feet. That's a good size room. You can put one anywhere. They look fantastic. And with that being said, for the first time ever, we suggest maybe every 6 months replacing that filter. Depends on your environment and how much is being pulled in. We have the filters and we have them in auto ship. They're only 20 bucks. So that's like for maybe 6 months longer down the road. But when you hear True HEPA, know that this is 99.9% of the airborne particulates, the pollen, the spores, the things that the pets, shake off of themselves. And obviously on things like odor, whether it's cooking or burned garlic toast or a cigar smoker in the house, or if it's just that musty smell. You won't need a day. You will need maybe 15 minutes to notice how clean that air is going to smell. And I'll read some reviews because it is a big customer pick when it was twice the price. Keep in mind, this is a moment. If you wanna get all three or you wanna get multiples of any one color, this is our very first airing on this incredible, this day only from Pure Enrichment. Megan Clementi joins us to talk through, this is a very, very high-end system for even $99, Megan, but today, this is crazy. This is crazy.
Yeah, it's impossible to get true HEPA, not HEPA-like, not HEPA-tech. Those are different. They cannot capture down to 0.3 microns. The smaller a particulate is, the more we worry about it. So this is true HEPA. This two-stage system will catch odors, it'll catch allergens, it'll even capture living microorganisms like mold spores, the things that we do not want to breathe. And it does it in such a beautiful manner. Callie, I am super pumped about this red. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It's perfect for the holidays. It's sassy. It's fun. It's great for kids' rooms. It's great in a room like this. I would have never thought that having red with light blue walls would work, but it looks amazing with all of the wood furniture in the house that I'm staying in right now. So it is such a great way to add an accent color in your home with a purpose, because it is scrubbing the air clean so that my lungs don't have to do it. And again, we're talking true HEPA. So if you're an allergy sufferer or an allergy sufferer, asthma sufferer, someone that has sinus infections all the time, they're suffering a good chance because of allergens. So let's capture them in our True HEPA system and not with our own lungs. You're seeing how all the particulates go through the front right now, and they're gonna actually come out through the top. This is such a unique machine, Callie, because for the first time ever, you don't have to have this 6 inches away from the wall because it doesn't intake the air from the back. So you can even have this in an office on a shelf behind you, out of the way that you're not tripping over it.
What a great point that is. The Halo is a whole different design than any other air purifiers that we offer. I'm gonna show you the top portion here too, because you can set it to turn off automatically. There's a 2, 4, or an 8-hour timer, low, medium, and high speed. I love that this is your power on and off. And of course, for the sleep mode, if you wanted to make this a little bit quieter, just for that white noise in the background, but then that ambient glow. That's one of the comments I saw. In fact, there's over 270 reviews. It's a 4.6 rated customer pick at $99. Keep in mind, this is half price. You are watching at the right moment, folks. I love a couple comments I wanted to share. I love having the options of leaving the LED light on during the day or turning off at bedtime. It is so quiet. Another saying, functional product that looks as good as it works. Love the glow from the blue colored Halo. And then one more, I honestly could not be any more pleased with the results. Not only does the air feel cleaner, it smells cleaner. And you know why, Megan? It's because it is cleaner. End of story, right there.
Absolutely, because everything that we don't want to smell, whether it's burnt food, whether it's animals, remember I said odors get captured. It's actually the activated carbon filter that captures the odors, including smoke. So all these things get trapped inside of this filter and they stay inside of this filter. I love the fact that when it's time to change out the filter, I don't need any tools. I pop off the front just like this, and then you can see there's these little tabs. I don't even have to touch the nastiness that gets stuck to the filter. So when it is time to change, I toss this away, I take my new one, I pop it in, super easy to use. This will actually tell me when I need to change the filter, so I don't have to write it on my calendar. I do love the fact that you mentioned the fact that we can vacuum it. And I do this with my kids. My 3-year-old and my 6-year-old both know how to vacuum all of our Pure Enrichment True HEPA systems. And it's great because after about a month, you'll really start to see a difference. You'll notice a difference that there's less dust in your house. It's not because there's less dust. It's because your PureZone Halo captured the dust. So if you can vacuum this out, that's just an extra bonus because you can elongate the life of your filter. If you're someone that's going to use this in an office setting and you set the timer for 8 hours, when you get to work at 9, let it shut off on its own at 5 o'clock, and you're using it Monday through Friday, Callie, this one filter will last you just over 2 years. Wow. So we're talking about 4,300 hours. It's clocking every time you use it and when you're not using it to make sure that we're saving energy, we're saving power, we're saving your money, and we're elongating our filters. And you're seeing that beautiful glow.
I know.
Isn't that so pretty?
It doesn't look anything like an air purifier. It looks like a piece of, you know, modern art if you wanted to put it on a bookshelf or a nightstand. Put it somewhere that's a personal space. Maybe it's an office desk. You know what? We all breathe in more than you ever want to know. You don't want to see pictures of the gross things that, you know, are floating through the air, because if you're not filtering it this way, your poor nasal passages are, your, you know, soft tissues, your lungs, your esophagus, it's so incredible. In fact, here's a quick little reference. So on the left side is a human hair. You know how thin and tiny a human hair is? Well, that's the largest particulate that this is going to capture. I mean, look at how small down it gets. Smoke is obviously the smallest. It's also very dangerous. You don't want a smoker in your house unless, of course, there's a way to filter the air that everybody else is breathing. Either send them outside or put them next to an air purifier like this one. It just doesn't look like an air purifier. They're so pretty. And if you just tuned in, this is the first time we've ever done this beautiful red. By your requests, it is extremely popular. Over 28,000 have been spoken for since midnight. So this is an incredible half price moment on a halo. This is a beautiful air purifier. Graphite's most popular right now. White is classic and looks as spa clean as it is. And then we've got it in the red. But I do want to show you the difference, because this is what a new True HEPA filter looks like. This is what it's going to look like. And you know what? Vacuum it out, clean it out, because even that bigger, the pre-filter is gonna capture the big things like the hair I was talking about. But every 6 months or so, you may wanna go ahead and just give them a new shot. They're $19.99. We have them not only in stock, most of you are grabbing at least one more set because it just makes sense, but they're also on auto ship, so you don't even have to think about it. If you want them to arrive every 6 months, that'll just automatically happen. So you know, deep down, you know that the air that your body, your kids' bodies, your pets, your partners, everybody is breathing involuntarily 24 hours around the clock in the space that you live in. Maybe that's an office, maybe that's a bedroom, maybe that's a combination. That's why multiples make sense, because I like the smaller size, but it's gonna clean the air of a 100 square foot room. That's a natural and normal sized room. And if you wanted to get multiples, that's why this is a 50% off sale only today. 5-year warranty, that speaks volumes to this brand too. Pure Enrichment is a great brand. I'm sure you love repping them.
Oh, absolutely. Anytime you can represent a brand, something that you're using constantly and you're seeing results is a good thing. I can tell you all the different rooms that we used it in. For my kids' room, we have the graphite in there right now. We have the white throughout our house. It has a clean, beautiful look to it. Of course, now we're introducing the red, but my husband has this in his office. It's just streamlined. It's not an eyesore. It does look like it can be decor. Even if you have this, let's say on one wall and you're getting a side view of it when you're entering the room, the side is sexy the way that it almost hourglasses in and out. So they've gone the extra mile to make sure what they're giving you is going to be the best for its purpose, but is also going to look gorgeous wherever you're putting it in your home, because we know that, you know, we don't just go into a home and it's our home. We decorate it, we make it our own, we personalize it. So that's why we want to give you the color options. That's why we want to keep it as small as possible, but also as functional. This is only 10 inches by 10 inches, so it doesn't take up a lot of counter space. Like I said, we finally have the ability to put it up on a wall, on a shelf. What air purifier have you ever had that can do 100 square feet that can go on a shelf? You can't, because typically it's taking in the air from the back. If it's against the wall, it can't get to the air because the wall is in the way. So they've thought of everything to make sure that it's really going to work, including the fact that it's easy to use, the fact that it's just single touch buttons for everything, that there's no dexterity issues, there's no tools. It tells you when to change it. I love the light. When you go to number 1, that's a softer light. When you hit number 2, it's going to be a little bit of brighter light. When you go to number 3, it has a 5-second pause before the light shuts off. So for me, my husband falls asleep. I come into the room an hour later, I touch the button to go to sleep. I have enough time to walk around the bed and to get in bed without tripping over shoes or toys or something that might be in the way, because that light is still glowing. So it's those little things that make it so special. Remember, it's always in the details. That's why we love the holidays, because it's always about the details. And Pure Enrichment, with that 5-year warranty, has thought of everything.
It's such a gift of love. It really is. I'm such a practical gift giver, always have been for every event of the year. But I love that people are going to use a product that I give them, and I know that it just feels good knowing that you're scrubbing the air. You're doing it so your body doesn't have to. If you've got a baby in the house, or you've got somebody in the family who just had a baby, I mean, it's so important. Even if you have pets, and I know very well I have a puppy. Oh, and Lucy's 13 years old today. I'm sorry, she's 9 on the 13th. Hello. She's 9, and I have 2 kitties. I love them all, but they have smells. They do. Their kitty litter, the box, it doesn't smell pretty, and I don't want somebody walking into my house going, huh, have a cat or 2, huh? You know, it doesn't happen, because I do have air purifiers, and these are just fabulous. It's been a long time since we've had them on the air, and normally they're $99. They're the same product at half the price today only, but you can see how quickly these are selling. So don't wait on it. Tomorrow you're gonna spend twice the amount. You can choose the white, the brand new red. Imagine this, that could look really sexy against any of your, you know, your animal prints or your leopards or your zebras or any of your holiday decor. Graphite obviously kind of blends in, but it's either or all 3. We're not limiting 1 per customer like, you know, a lot of people do if it's this good of a deal. So it's definitely worth reading some of the reviews. If you take a minute and go to hsn.com, you can drop this in your basket, get a couple. Not only is there free shipping on it, as many as you want, you get free shipping. And then on 3 Flex, it's only $16.66 at a fourth if you have an HSN card. That brings it down to $12.50. And of course, with extended returns in effect, you've got all the way not through December, but through the end of January. You'll love it. You will love the fact just by placing your order, you're doing something proactive about your overall health. Breathing is an essential part of life. Our lungs are so sensitive. Allergies are real. Dust in the air through the heat vents and all of those things. This can take care of it all. Thank you so much, Megan, for joining us today.
My pleasure. And for anyone getting the red, congratulations, because you were the very first ones to get it home, and it's absolutely stunning. Callie, have a phenomenal day. I miss you guys.
Yeah, we miss you too. Love to the family and to the kids. Stay right where you are. 740557 is the item number of our this day only. A couple things I wanted to share, because we